Alright, what is up everybody? MaxmovLive here. Welcome to the Wednesday morning stream. It's kind of midday, so we'll see how it goes. But anyway, let's go ahead hop in game here. Bobcat111, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyway, we have a couple jobs to get to. Some that we continued last time. Here you can see we have a lot of harvesting yet. Both with the combine and the silage, so that's a thing that we got to do. We also have the baler, so we can start baling, but I think next up we'll set the combine on that path there. So we'll hop in the 4455 first off, though, just to pull that out and get it going. Let's see here. Let it warm up for a second. You usually want to actually warm up your equipment. Especially diesel engines, usually they need a bit of a warm-up. So, pull this up here. You can turn the... There we go. It's really hilly right there. I don't think I did that. Pretty sure that wasn't my terrain editing. Anyway, though, it is almost 7 in the morning here in-game. It's about 10:35 for me, real time, but... Okay. We'll park that there. Like I said, we will get the combine harvester started, and that hopefully can just run on its own. We have that baler there. We also have lag for whatever reason. We do have the baler. So that's a job that we will do at some point. We'll go ahead, unfold it. Now the header is up on the header trailer over here with our Dodge. And let me know, by the way, how everything sounds. All of that good stuff. Stream health is looking pretty good, so hopefully there's no lag or anything like that. We also have a corn header, so we can harvest one field of corn just for the grain, but I do definitely want to do silage. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, the weeds come up so fast. We're going to need some sort of sprayer, I think. We also can get a mower and mow some of these grass strips. That could be fun. So many things to do in Westby. Actually, we're going to turn around and we're going to go a different way. Yes, we are. We're going to go a different way here. We're going to go down to the start of the field right over there, which I think you can get to from that direction. Haven't actually figured it out, but we're just chugging along with the harvester. I think if we are to upgrade equipment, not necessarily buy new equipment, but upgrade. By new equipment, I mean like a different piece of machinery. But if we're at the point where we're going to start upgrading things, I think the combine should be the first to get an upgrade. Because it's a little slow and it has kind of a small working width, so that is definitely something that I want to check out. Regardless, though, here's the start of the field here. I think I'll just let the worker handle it. Set that on the worker and see what they can do. It's really going to lag for whatever reason. Oh, of course. That's fantastic. I love the way the multi-terrain angle works. That's just great. You can totally feel my sarcasm, right? So what I'm going to do actually is something a little different. By the way, hopefully you can't hear my... I totally realize that might be an issue. My Roomba vacuum is going right now, so hopefully you can't hear that. We're just gonna run and do a headland pass, and then hope that that won't screw us over in the future. The silage is gonna take ages, though. Legitimately, it's gonna take a while. There is quite a lot to do. This will be pretty good. I'd imagine that the worker shouldn't have too much of a problem here. Although it has these cutouts, which I'm not sure what the deal with them is. We'll have to see. I also don't have courseplay still, / again. Haven't tried that yet. We do have GPS, it's just not purchased on any of our machines as far as I know. Pretty sure it's not. Okay, yeah, so it looks like it's just grass right there for whatever reason. I wonder, honestly, if we could plow that through, because that would fix a lot of these. I mean, that would make it a lot easier, I think. Yeah, I'm not really sure why that's there. It's just grass going through. Yeah, next time we do that, we should try to plow it in. I guess we don't have to go all the way up here. We'll shut it off. And then to make it even easier on the worker, we can just square this section off. I know it won't be totally the best, but I think it'll work. We'll set the worker so it knows square right there. Perfect. It also means that directly that way, kind of down the middle. You know, we could set it going right here. I think that's what we could do. Okay, so put this through, start the worker. It didn't lag out that time, that's cool. Okay, so... Man, it's kind of lagging out. For whatever reason, when we switch now. Hopefully, like, there's nothing just super jank. Unfold pipe. Now we should be good to go. Gotta love just the amount of time it takes to cut this. It takes forever. So I'm gonna set the cruise control. I don't even remember if we had a full chopper box last time. We're driving through the stock. Oh, you know what? I bet I forgot to unfold. That's what it is. I forgot to unfold the thing so it was right up against the tractor. There, now we can get a little bit more. You gotta love just the clicking through to the next day cycle. Just insta bright, insta day. I don't know how long exactly we'll be streaming, but we'll see. We'll see here. I want to definitely do at least half an hour. Since it's in lieu of a Westby video today. And I'm been kind of looking at my schedule here and there, trying to figure out the YouTube schedule. I think Mondays will be Patrol, whether it's LSPDFR or PGRP. Obviously, LSPDFR 0.4 just came out, so there's a lot of hype surrounding that. So I definitely want to check that out more and more. But so Patrol Mondays, Fridays gonna be Farming Fridays, but I think it's just gonna be Richland County time lapses every Friday. Maybe Westby in there, but I don't want to have either series replace each other. I kind of want them to coexist because one is the time lapse and one is the Let's Play. Two different maps and everything, but I think for Wednesday, I think I'm gonna do kind of like a wild card Wednesday. So Wednesday is where you're gonna get random videos. So whether it's like a funny moments or a Wood River Basin, that would be on there. I don't think that series takes such a long time to produce that I don't think it could have its own weekly content, especially because I'm doing the collaboration with Officer Lee. And that just takes more time trying to work around two people's schedules now. So I don't think we'd be able to do a weekly basis for that, but we can see. Okay, coming down here just a tiny bit more before we turn back around. All the way over here. Combine looks like it's actually doing okay. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Obviously, we have Bailing Mustang. Welcome to the stream. What's going on? What is going on? We'll harvest this up here. We're just doing more incredibly long chaff cutting. Trying to make some silage for the cows that we don't even have yet because this is the pace we're going at. It'll take a while. I mean, we could get a bigger forage harvester. Well, I say that, but we really can't afford one. We'd have to take out more loans, and I don't have a whole lot of interest in doing that. Apparently this thing has care wheels, so it won't damage. Realistically, yeah, you'd be bending over stalks. And even so, like, there's no wheels that just don't do damage. In real life, there are wheels that will do less damage than others, but you'll still, like, floater tires, you'll get crop bending, but you might not have a whole lot of braking or destruction, but you'll have, like, bending and stuff. The care wheels are meant to, like, in real life, row crop wheels are meant to go in between the plants and the rows, so you still have to drive carefully. You can still run over plants, but it's just a lot harder to do that. But that's why you see a lot of sprayers have super thin tires, stuff like that. That's because they're meant to go in between the rows. There's no, like, one magical tire that just won't do damage, like in Farm Sim. Excuse me, sorry about that. Got a little cough this morning. I don't know if I'm getting sick. I really hope not, but it'll be interesting to see. Maybe I need to pre-record some videos then in the event that you know, I get sick or something. Depending on the video, though, sometimes I'll make them the day of. LSPDFR, I kind of will make the day of. I upload maybe the day before. Because I'm finally, like, figuring out my system, so to speak, and so I'm really nailing that down. Yeah, welcome everybody to this stream. And if you are watching here and you're not joining chat, feel free to hop in and say hi. I think we're a pretty friendly bunch. It definitely makes the live streaming more fun and more lively as well. And that's, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of streaming for me. Interaction with you guys, because it's always fun. How's the Combine's doing pretty good. Couple passes there, turning around. Awesome. Nice job, Combine. Nice job, Combine. Just harvest this bit here. The weeds, I really like. I want to play with the weed effect on. We need to get the grain cart out. I want to play with the weed effect on. However, it's like sorry. I don't like, I don't know, because of how fast they grow, I think it's kind of unrealistic. I'm hoping that seasons might change it. I'll see what happens with spray. I haven't actually sprayed before, but I don't know. Hopefully seasons will change that at some point. But we're running over here to grab the 4955 with the Brent gravity wagon, the Grav Wag. Speaking of Brent, there's actually, whoa! What? Are you guys seeing this? What is this? Is that a problem with this track? Why have I've legitimately never had this issue before? Let me get in a different vehicle. That's weird. That is seriously weird. Also slightly alarming because hopefully we don't have a tractor down. We really can't afford it. Oh, shoot. Let me detach from the Brent. Obviously, who even watches Farm Sim anymore? That's a good question. Who does watch Farm Sim anymore? Because my viewership has been going down and I don't know why. I don't know. No, it's a problem with this tractor. What the heck? What the heck? Maybe we'll restart it. Second. The old turn it on, turn it off. Nope. Wow, okay, so this is super disorienting. Watch. Give it time and then it'll pick back up. Wow. Daily time lapses of silage. Yeah. Sure. You wanna sit here and make my content for me? Okay, we're gonna park it in here. That sucks. That's also our stronger tractor. That's supposed to be our big puller. Only silage. Not doing anything with the silage, just silage. Okay, so this tractor is officially being parked in the shed. That is seriously so weird. I guess we'll need to get like a mechanic out to check on that. Planes and trains. Yep. Well, I have planes, like the Great Plains. Dang, this seriously sucks. We are in need of a tractor then. Because of that, I am going to kind of resort to a last-ditch effort. Yeah, full grain tank. I'm going to tow over the grain cart empty with the pickup truck, which I think would be able to. I really think it would be able to pull. I don't know why that tractor had issues before. Or why it's happening now, because I don't believe I had issues with it before. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, did I? Dang it, I think I went the wrong way again. That field is kind of a wrong plane. Yeah, I know, I know. Let's see, how can I get into the field? Because there's the fence that starts right around there. Well, just right here. Dang it, this seriously sucks. If we're down a tractor, that is severely going to hurt the operation. Because that means now we have to do the silage. We have to do... Whoa, what happened there? We have to do the silage cutting. We have to haul grain. And then we also have to bale. All with one tractor. So we're going to need to look about getting a vehicle, another tractor of some kind. I guess that kind of does solve one of our problems, because we needed like a loader tractor, and in a way it's just kind of killing two birds with one stone. Two birds with one stone. Yeah, that's legit. Oh, appreciate that, Lee. By the way, just because I didn't get feedback on it before, do I audio levels sound good and everything? I think the stream health is good. I'm looking at it here, but... Okay, so the truck technically can pull it. We'll leave it there. I just, like, again, I don't know how legit that is. We'll see. We're gonna teleport back around. This is really gonna be a problem. As long as I don't lean back in my chair. I was also looking up at chat, because I have the second monitor mounted, like, above. So that was probably some of it. Yeah, if I suddenly go quiet, chances are it's because I'm looking up at my second monitor, which is where chat's at. Chat is up for me. Okay, so we'll get to more cutting. This seriously sucks. I mean, having that tractor down, in a way, it kind of, well, it locks in our fate of not getting a bigger forage harvester, because I think we really need more than one tractor. And we don't even have animals yet. I mean, you throw on chores on top of field work, and it becomes an issue. Apparently it said the work ended, the helper ended. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I know I'm going to strain my neck, but it's all for YouTube. Hopefully it doesn't cause any, like, long-term issues. It's not too bad. I can kind of glance up and down quickly, but ideally I would love to have it level with my other monitor, but because it's so much bigger, it kind of looks goofy, and it just absolutely, like, dominates the desk. and I kind of want desk space for things other than a monitor. So, that is what it is. This seriously does take ages, though. Doesn't help that we're choosing, like, the wackiest field shape to work on, so we have lots of turns. If it was just a straight line, that would make it so much easier. Okay. Okay. I'll see you later, man. Thanks for stopping by. My morning class got canceled for whatever reason, so I can't complain there. Which, when you think about it, is kind of a joke. I mean, I'm paying buttloads of money, and then my class just gets canceled. But it is what it is. College is a scam. While we're here, I also saw a Terragator was released, a Terragator mod, which is super awesome. However, I heard it doesn't have lights and it's a little weird. Someone supposedly was making a another version, like a fixed, better version of the Terragator. So that would be super exciting to see, because I genuinely love the Terragator. For those that don't know, yeah, no, I have a couple scholarships also, but still, yeah, see ya, man. But the Terragator, basically, it's a three-wheeled, like, basically a tricycle system. But they use them for fertilizer spreading and lime spreading, spraying. You can get different carriages on the back. But it's this super huge machine. It's super awesome. There's a farm that actually ran 3 of them out, where, man, that's a little sad, actually. I was going to say, I moved, so back near my old house was a farm that used to run, well, they probably still run them. They ran 3 of them, I believe. And they had, like, one for spraying and one for, like, a dry fertilizer, a spinning operation, basically. I don't think they did a whole lot of lime. Honestly, there aren't a whole lot of farms around me that spread lime. At least I haven't seen it happen, unless they till it in super quickly, but in, like, my, what, 12 years of living at my old house, I never saw lime being spread. I really don't know why the worker couldn't get up here. It is what it is. This is gonna suck not having the tractor. So we gotta look about that. We can see if there's grain to sell. I'm sure there will be. Oh, I parked right in there. We're gonna try not to scrape the pickup truck, because that is our nicest piece of equipment right there. Okay, so I'm just going to start the worker back here, and we'll see what they do once they get to the end. Hopefully they will turn around. Okay, we'll see what they do. They're turning around. The workers don't have crop destruction. If they did have crop destruction, I would be losing so much money. I'd be losing so much money. Perfect. They handled that. Okay, so back to silage. I wonder how much we could sell that, the 49.55 for. Or keep it and maybe we just try to repair it. I don't know what the issue is. I've never had that before. So, not quite sure why that would be a thing. Man, this silage takes forever, though. It'd be nice if it was, like, double the width. But my plan is to basically do this field of silage and possibly another cornfield of silage. Because we have a lot of cornfields. Half of our fields are corn, but I don't want to do corn silage on all of them. We're going to need some grain as well, just some corn grain. But run through here. Yeah, this definitely takes a little while, to say the least. To say the least. And unfortunately, you can't put a worker on it for whatever reason. Helper J completed their task. Come on, worker. You can't quit that early. It's just getting to the end and quitting. So at the end of this pass, we'll go check up on the corn. Or excuse me, on the wheat. We have baling to do as well. We need to get a tractor with a loader or a skid steer. But that's going to be money. There's just there's so much that we need to do. Speaking of baling, though, Giants released information on the latest or the newest DLC, the first DLC for FS19. That is going to be the Anderson Group DLC. So Anderson Group is a international company. I don't know where they started. I tried to look it up, but I didn't see anything. Oh, gotta love clicking it up into the next time scale. They're an international company, and they do manufacture and sell products here in America, so I might go ahead and grab the DLC then. I just like playing with American manufactured things because all of my games are usually American style, and I want to keep it realistic to that. I don't have anything against like European farming or anything. It's just I'm from America. I like playing with an American farm. My viewers like watching American stuff, so just kind of is what it is there. But yeah, Anderson Group DLC, it's a whole bunch of baling equipment. I think wow, I've made an absolute mess here. The piece that people are most excited about, it looks like, is actually it's a baler, but instead of baling like wheat or chaff or excuse me, wheat or like straw, anything like that, it actually cuts poplar trees and bales out of that. It's called the bio baler. That would be super cool to see. There's also a couple automated bale stacks for what am I trying to say? There's automated bale stacks for wrapped bales, which is pretty cool. Usually the type of auto stackers that we have in the game right now, you wouldn't want to use those with a wrapped bale because it would shred up the bale, which is not good. You don't want to do that. But it's cool. They have like rollers, and they're basically meant to take more care with the bales, the wrapped bales, so you don't puncture it. Because if you have a puncture in a bale, basically it just like it makes the bale useless. It defeats the purpose of wrapping it because moisture can get in. You can't get a good seal to ferment it for silage. And if you're just trying to weather seal it, obviously that's a hole where stuff can get in and then inadvertently ferment it, and you end up with silage when you wanted grass, you know, something like that. So it'll be cool to see what kind of well, we already know what kind of equipment we have, but it'll be interesting to see how that performs in the game, what the costs are like, all of that good stuff. The DLC is only $10, I think, which is pretty good. If it was 15, I don't know, I would have complained a little bit. But because 15 is like, usually you'd get a map and something crazy, you know. I can expect a Kloss DLC maybe being 15 or something, but for 13 pieces of equipment for $10, I think that's really awesome. They're definitely unique machines as well, so that'll be super cool. And I like that a lot of it is kind of new equipment that we don't have in the game right now, because a lot of times the DLCs can kind of be just like either bigger equipment or, I mean, like the Big Bud DLC, for example, probably my favorite DLC of 17. However, when you think about it, it didn't bring any new technology. Like, sure, you had the Big Bud tractors, but they're just bigger tractors, you know. You had bigger implements and stuff, but it's the same function. But with this DLC, you can like auto stack auto stack bales, you get different wrappers. We actually have a linear wrapper, or like a wrapper tractor, which is super cool. Meaning you line up bales in a stack and it goes along and basically turns them into one giant tube of wrapped bale. So that's super cool. That's new technology. We have a couple different bale wrapper trailers, and then some feed trailers as well, which I think is cool. Some more love for the cattle and animal side of the game, as well as the bio baler. That'll be super cool. I mean, never have we been able to bale up poplars. I genuinely didn't even know that was a thing. I haven't seen mods for it or anything, but it's gonna be super cool. I'm excited for this DLC. I will probably get it. My only downside is if I were to get it, then I'd have to be careful which maps I put it on because, you know, people that don't have the DLC, if we're to do multiplayer, I still want them to be able to play, but we'll see. I think overall, I know a lot of people are wanting class, a lot of people are wanting Kubota. I can see Kubota being super cool actually because we don't have a lot of utility or lawn care stuff. It'd be cool if we get kind of some love for smaller machines with Kubota, because I feel like a lot of farms, they either have like Bobcats or they have a Kubota. Something for small work, chore work. It'd be cool if we could get some implements with it as well, like a, you know, a mower deck or a small cultivator on the back. Just some fun stuff like that. Gio, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, this is a single-player game right here. It's not multiplayer. If you're talking about my game specifically, there is, I mean, Farm Sim 19 is released. It's out. I just have a couple private mods that unfortunately I can't share out to the world. And I'm also on multiplayer right now and not actually playing, or excuse me, I'm on single player right now and not actually playing multiplayer. We'll go ahead and get the workers started again. For whatever reason, they keep stopping right there. They get to the end and they don't know how to turn around. But we have more silage to cut, and of course we are down one tractor, so that makes it a whole lot harder for us. Means we have a whole lot more work to do. I'm honestly not sure what we're gonna do. I'm getting worried about stuff in game. We don't even have seasons or withering or anything. I mean, if this happened in real life and you're down a tractor, you are screwed, dude. I mean, it's no good. I'll look around and see what we can get. Ideally, I think it would be good to get a loader tractor and then maybe take out a loan and buy it. We can keep the 4955 around as well. I mean, maybe we can repair it in the future, or maybe it'll be patched as a mod and then we say that we repaired it. I guess for the sake of roleplay, because obviously it was like a game issue that's breaking it, but for the sake of roleplay, we could say that the transmission was down in it or something. I mean, that works. The transmission was blown out. We'll say that. That's a bit more realistic than just, oh, the camera would leave the player whenever you were with it. I don't know. But with that being said, we're cruising along here, and I think it's going pretty well. Obviously, we're like halfway done with this field, if that. There's so much more left to do. We have so much to harvest yet. But that's a good thing that we're doing a live stream, because that's kind of what they're for. So maybe soon we'll go shopping for a tractor. We'll see if there's any grain we can sell. Helper D completed their task. These temp workers, they're not completing their tasks. I also apparently don't know how to drive in a straight line, or a line that would work for the harvesting of this chaff. Yeah, this will be pretty good. That kind of sets us back a whole lot, though, because, I mean, I wanted to get, like, a semi, I wanted to get animals, all of that good stuff, but if we have to buy another tractor, I mean, shoot, and we got those tractors for cheap, because they're used older machines, which I just don't think we have in the game. I don't think we have other ones in the game, unfortunately, so we just need to review our options and kind of see what we can get away with here on the farm. But I guess in a way that made it really realistic. Having mechanical issues and losing a tractor in the middle of harvest. Okay. Yeah, how's everyone doing? Happy Wednesday. Run through the bush here. The bush. While we're at it, we'll just stop, say, oh. Why did... What, am I... What's going on? Why did that keybind not work before? I don't know. We'll empty it out. I have a feeling this will be the last cut of harvesting. I don't know how I turned my turn signal on. I started mashing a whole bunch of buttons and things got crazy. Things got crazy! Anyway, though, empty that out. It's not a whole lot of wheat. I mean, we're maybe half full. I'm pretty sure the truck wouldn't be able to pull it. Pretty sure the truck couldn't pull it. And I do want to keep it realistic, so... That might... that grain cart might just have to sit out in the middle there for a while. Okay, let's run over to this tractor. The good old 4455, which has not died on us yet. And it's not like we haven't serviced the tractor. Excuse me. It's not like we haven't serviced the tractor. I mean, we had, I don't even know if it went down any service points at all, which is unfortunate. But whatever. Random mechanical issues happen, so that's what we'll call it. I don't think we'll sell it. I don't know if we get a whole lot for it anyway, so we'll keep it on the farm until further notice. Man, this is a really nice looking setup, though. Be nice to get some newer machines, though. Maybe a New Holland. That might be interesting, actually. If we get a New Holland. Either a New Holland or, I mean, Case we haven't done a whole lot of. Obviously, we have the 6R and the 7R, or no, the 8R and the 6R on the other, on Richland County, but... Okay. Keep going through here. Man, my passes have been all over the place, just making absolute zero sense. We're gonna miss... Dang it. That helper did finish their tasks, so... We'll go help them in a second. Hopefully they, like, finished instead of just kind of being halfway done, because that's so annoying when they do that. We are also going to fill up the capacity real soon here. Can we make it to the end to do a full pass? I think so. Come on. Oh, never mind. I thought we had already turned. We're actually farther in the field, honestly, than I expected. Okay, so shut that off there. Unfortunately, there's a little bit left over. We gotta go check up on the combining. Of course, there's more to do yet. Way more fields. We actually have a huge chunk of land for what it's worth. Yeah, tiny little sliver left. So we'll go do this part here. Then... Cool, so let's turn it around here. Then head over. And then this hopefully should just be a straight shot for the worker. We'll go, oh, apparently it's just gonna do, I swear the logic sometimes is so broken. Okay, yeah, the logic on the workers. Okay, so I guess we'll go here, and we got another full load to take to the clamp, or the pit. What do you guys call your silage bunkers? Do you call them clamps, bunkers, pits? What do you call them? Okay. Let's roll around here. Still, the best way to get there, I don't know. And it's going to be hard to pack it in because A, we don't have a loader, and B, it's a pintle trailer, and our heavier tractor is now broken with the transmission issue. So, let's see. I'm just going to pull it out into here. And we're going to pick that up. Unfortunately, we don't have like a skid loader or anything to make it a little easier on us. We'll just back up here. Cool, and that attaches the PTO because obviously you need the PTO to spin it out the front. Okay, we're going to do the same trick here, pull in and turn around. Just start emptying. Obviously without a loader tractor we can't do a whole lot. Kind of making a back wall. We also can't pack a whole lot. That was really funny. Just went until it was basically empty. Okay, so now Helper F has completed their task. Whoa, apparently there's some left over in the cutter. Okay, so we'll go hook back up to the cutter now. Be cool if we had a haybine for this. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, we are hooked back up. Oh, and we got her stuck. We just ran the tire into the post there. We got a little bit of silage. It's not a whole lot, but, you know, it'll work for now. We'll head back up the hill this way. I really wish those hay bales weren't there, otherwise I'd really angle out that turn. Wow, the chopper box just filled up again. Kind of unrealistic. Gotta say. It's a little unrealistic. The helper also apparently finished their task. So we'll go check up on them as well. Perfect. We are just tearing through it. Back into the field here. Okay. Cruising through here. Yeah, I'd say we're about halfway through this field, which has taken ages to do. I mean, ages. Okay, let's see. Go through here. It's looking good, I gotta say. Oh, we have more weeds coming in. It's so... we'll see about spraying, but... I just don't know. The weeds in general. Yep, there they go. It's such a fast process. Like, we just harvested that, you know, a couple minutes ago. And instantly it's like, oh, here's literally a ton of weeds. Have fun. Go spray. And there's no, like, you can turn down the growth of plants and stuff. Actually, maybe that would help. I don't know if we've done that. Weeds are on. Plant growth, turn that to slow. Then maybe that will help some. Speaking of help, the helper needs help. I'm just running. Ah, man. I gotta love when you don't know key bindings. It's not like I totally haven't played this game. I mean, 17 and 15, going on, what, like... It'll be like 4 years or something like that. No, not 4 years. Well, 2 years since 17. Okay, that's working now. Hopefully the grass doesn't mess with it, get in the way. Okay. Head back up here. We gotta figure out something about the tractors soon. I also don't know why the chopper box just filled up immediately. Hopefully, like, this map's not broken, because that would suck if, after all the time I've put in, suddenly it just is broken. That would suck a whole lot. Joseph, welcome to the stream. What's going on? How is your Wednesday going? Welcome. We're just doing some farming here and there. Yeah, welcome, Joseph. Welcome, man. About halfway through this field. I'd do a different camera angle if I could, but legitimately, yeah, I angle it down and I immediately mess up. I cannot for the life of me drive this this forage, the trailed forage harvester, at a different angle. Yep, there goes the weeds as well. Totally legit. Sorry about that cough again. I don't know if I'm coming down with something or if I just need to drink some more water, but whatever it is, it's not fun. It's not fun in the slightest. It's a pretty good looking setup though. I mean, we're making good progress coming through. I'm just gonna sacrifice some corn tips there at the end. Yeah, we'd totally be pulling through stalks. Harvester, the combine harvester seems like it's been doing okay. Oh, lag for whatever reason. Head back up here. Yeah, for whatever reason, we're only 5,900 liters in, but it's showing as full, or almost full, in the actual wagon. You know what? Let's go do some tractor shopping as well. Figure out what we need to pull out in terms of money. Because I really think we're gonna need to take a loan. Obviously, there's not a whole lot we can sell, and if we sell, then we can't produce at the moment. So, I don't know what that building is in, or what this is, what it's supposed to be. It almost looks like an unfinished bathroom. We got workshop. I'm looking to see if there's computer. Can I come up the stairs at all? Or parts storage, it looks like. Okay, well, we'll do it here anyway. I don't know what. Okay, we don't have anything at the moment, so. Oh, hit the wrong button. Okay, so I guess we can look at medium tractors. There's the 6M that we have before. FWA is down. I mean, we could get a case like that. Look at large tractors though, because sometimes the modded ones get put in there. We cannot afford the Magnum. I'd say like maybe the Cat, but no, the Versatile isn't a loader tractor, and I think we need a loader tractor. Could get a T5. Although it doesn't really have American wheels. It does have a front loader attacher. We can go up to 117 horsepower, and that's going to make it 93,000. See what kind of wheels we get. Nothing good. The wide tires look pretty good on it. Makes it look a little meaner. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to get this guy here. Little T8. 94,000, and then obviously we need like a front loader. That's going to be another 5,400, and then a bucket of some kind. This would be good to get because we can grab onto bales. I'd want like a dedicated bale spike though. So many decisions. That's 1,400 and that's 4. Oh no. No, we'd get a bucket and then get like a bale spike or something. The fork lizard with claws, or this would be pretty cool. Get different tie-in configurations. Ooh, the height extension's pretty cool. Yeah. So many decisions to be had. Whether or not we want to, buy anything there. I was considering a skid steer. However, because the tractor is down, I think we need to get a tractor additionally as well. We might be able to bale. Let me actually see what the baler requires. Because we could bale with the T6. 70 horsepower. Oh yeah, we could bale with the T6 or the T5. So I guess we'll go with that. I want to wait for the grain cart to fill up, so we can sell that, and then hopefully not have to lease as much, or not loan as much. I legitimately could not figure out the word. Okay. We're all through here. Oh, I am totally... I was looking at stream stuff and totally got distracted. Don't farm distractedly. Let's see, come through here. Turn around again. Yeah, obviously the way this is designed, or just the way the whole machine works, it's kind of hard to do like proper silage through there. As opposed to like a forage harvester, an actual powered one that has it in the front. But it is what it is. It's a lot more inexpensive for us to run trailed. So it's kind of either underkill or overkill, you know. We pick what we want to deal with. Sure, I'll say yes, Brendan. Okay, we're not even gonna worry about that back there. What's the worker up to? They are stopped. Fantastic. Great work, worker. You know, really keep it up. I bully my employees. Okay, so we'll take over, we'll empty out some of that. Man, this feels so fast compared to the forage harvester. I love how Joseph comes in, asks for a shout out, and then just leaves. Doesn't say anything. Oh. They'll know your secret identity. Identity? Wow, I dropped some chromosomes there. Okay. I'm going all over the place, and I know it's just... You know what? We're gonna swath it. It would be cool, actually, to get a swather mower. There's way too many things I'm thinking of right now. We can't afford it. We need to borrow money just so we can afford a new tractor to keep us going. Oh, what am I doing? I need to go empty this Johnny. Yeah. It's right over here. You know. Let's check capacity on the Brent. About a little under half. We're again not gonna tow it with the Dodge when it's full like that, because I don't think that it could tow it. Be interesting to see. I mean, maybe if it was a little bit in there, but definitely not a full grain cart. For anyone that runs similar sized equipment, I mean, how strong is that usually? How strong are your trucks in terms of pulling it? Yeah, what did you say, like Alquanquin or something? Alquanquin? I think you switched the Q and the G, maybe? Alquanquin or something? Either way, it was funny. It was pretty funny. I'm trying to figure out where I want to start. Just go right here. Alquanglin. Alcronglius. El Chapo. I don't know what's going on right now. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. No, they don't have the superior fighting vehicle. They have the superior farming vehicle, which, well, let me show you. I mean, realistically, this is probably the superior farming vehicle. Big Bud 747. Throw on triples. I mean, this is an absolute unit of a machine. Maybe I should get one of the smaller big buds on here. That might be interesting, actually. What? I legitimately have no idea what you're talking about. No idea. Okay, let's pull through here. There's still so much left. I want to get silage so we could sell half of it for some profit, and the other half, I mean, the other half goes to our animals for either TMR or just straight silage, but it's honestly, like, it's taking so long. I'm debating holding off on silage until we get a bigger forage harvester. Of course, we could harvest corn as well and sell that. I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff we could do. Let's see. Pulling through here. Dang, it's still gonna be a lot of work before we're done. Heh. Have fun. Have fun, you loser. Intelligent loser. Just don't go to school, Kappa. Actually don't. Do school. Go to school. I don't endorse, truancy. Gotta cover my legal options here. We're about halfway full on this. Hey, stop it. I gotta get those views in. Gotta get those views in. Yeah, have a good class then, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't suck. I guess we could start bailing as well, and that would eventually get us some money. Another thing we don't have, though, is a flatbed. We do not have a flatbed, so I don't know. Oh, come on, come on! This is what I get for looking at stream analytics while farming. Doesn't go well. What was I saying? Oh yeah, we don't have a flatbed as well, so it might be good to get like a 20-foot PJ. Do something like that. Because we don't have anything for bales. But once we start baling, I mean, we could sell that, sell the bales, and hopefully try to recoup some of the costs. The only grain we have is what we're harvesting right now. The silage we can't sell because it's not actually silage yet. It's just chaff. We have not fermented it. I'm guessing we're going to get another trailer load, maybe 2 out of here. Maybe 1.5, I mean, because we're like halfway full right now. Just trying to figure out how much chaff we're going to get out of here. Because I think what I'll do is half of the silage will sell, and half of it will go to our animals, whether it be in TMR or actual just straight silage additive. Did I cut it off literally one strip too early. That's actually dumb. Is that combine over there moving? I can't tell. Yes, it is. Cool. At this point, like, I'm not really caring that we're missing a lot. I know that's really bad to say, but we could get a mower too and do a whole bunch of grass. There's so many ways to make money. Wonder how much a Moco would be. One of like the New Holland Mocos. Oh, that's way too fast. I forgot. Cruise control. I need cruise control to survive. I need cruise control to stay alive. Okay, and I'm gonna pay attention and not run off of the track. I'm literally just trying to think of how we can do some cash grabs here, because I think we will need to lease money. Lease money. Wow. We will need to loan money to get the T5. But after that point, I mean the T5 loader, flat deck, all of that stuff. However, once we do that, I think we should hopefully have, I mean, a couple different ways that we can make some money back. I think what we'll do is finish this trailer load and then go do the tractor and all of that good stuff. Unless we wanted to actually save that for a video, which that might be a good time, or a good idea, a good time. That might be a good idea, actually. I can see that being a good thing for a video, getting new equipment. 'Cause that's always fun, right? People always love seeing, you know, equipment hauls. Too bad we don't have the follow me though. Follow me mod. Surprised that hasn't come over yet. Unfortunately. Okay, so the helper over there finished their task. But in actuality, they didn't. Plot twist. I know it's a big shocker. It's hard to imagine that a farm sim helper wouldn't actually finish their job. But we're actually gonna make a really good amount of money here. I totally like looking at the amount of bales, or just the amount of straw that's down here. We're gonna have a decent amount of bales, I think. I hope. Yeah, it should be pretty good. I'm gonna be streaming for an hour and 10 minutes. We'll keep going. Maybe go to hour and a half. Ideally, I'd love to finish that silage field, but I have no idea how long that'll take. Gotta love doing jobs that the workers can't. Even if we had the AI extension from 17, that was really good for fields like this, where it's just kind of odd shapes. I'm totally just putting the worker on it for that little bit to run over here. We could fertilize. I mean, that'll take money as well, though, unfortunately. Maybe it's only one more trailer. Yeah, probably one and a half, maybe. But we'll see here. Sorry if that camera made me a little dizzy. Apologies if it also made you a little dizzy. Run through. That's probably the thickest part of the field that's left to cut. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, try to sell stuff. Sell grain that we have. I mean, I'm really just trying to think of ways that we can make money. Helper C completed their task. Yup, figured. It would be kind of good to get... Actually, partially just because I'm, like, kind of lazy. I want to know how much it would cost to lease a bigger, bigger forage harvester. Like a Krone or a New Holland. Because I don't think the Rostelmash, I am fairly certain that those aren't in America. I have not seen one, at least. I've seen Kloss. Krone is actually really big in certain parts of America. There's a Krone dealer near me. Definitely New Holland as well, but I have not seen Rostelmash, so I don't think we'd go with a Rostelmash forage harvester, unfortunately. Let's see here. Please start the engine first. Oh, they didn't even do that good of a job. Come on, guys. What am I paying you for? You're charging me buttloads of money. I'm really tempted to leave that piece there, but... This stuff also, like, we're gonna plow that in. We are gonna plow that in when we're done. That's ridiculous. I have no idea why that's there. It's not even like there's like a ditch or something. It's literally just, it's there. Oh, and of course it didn't pick up all of it. That's great. That's great. Run through, get that last strip, and then move it on to the next section, which will be right there. I don't know how we'll cut it. We might just put the worker up the side here. Yeah. We'll set the worker here, and I want it to overlap so that it doesn't miss any and then go up that side. I really hope this works. This stuff we will probably not bale. Getting like an actual just trimming of the hedge here. Yeah, that's pretty funny. We basically just we're trimming the hedge. Literally just trimming the hedge. Okay, so now we can see what the worker does here. Are they going to back up and start? There's also a vehicle dealer right there. Hold on, let me look. I don't know what's up here. What does this say? Country living? We're definitely country living up here. Where happiness is homegrown. That's cool. Nice little billboard. What's up here? It's like J&M grain carts. We got a couple gravity wagons. We got a... What kind of model is this? 8400? That's actually a really nice looking tractor. And then an 8400 with duals. Yep. Vogelnut. Interesting. I didn't know those were American. Or in America. That's cool. I might have to get some then. Vogelnut. And then what are these? Jiffy. They're actually high dump trailers. That's cool. And then, ooh, look at that. They got a quad track back here. Puthoff, I don't know how that's pronounced. Repair, sales, and service. They got a quad track with some really nice looking John Deere tillers. Like the 420. Which one's this? Where's the model number on it? There's also no collisions on them. Interestingly enough. Also a 420. Oh, okay, that's just folded up. They got manure spreaders back here. Gilbert. Or Gillibert. Oh, and then a 2410 right there. Couple tires laying around. That's sitting there. Off in the back here, it looks like parts of an international semi just deconstructed. The cab sitting on the ground. That looks like it's seen some better days. Part of a quad track. Part of a Vogelnut. Repair shop back here. This is pretty cool. Oh, and look, we got a combine runner right there. So what's the trigger here? Is it a vehicle cell? That's cool. So it's a vehicle sell point. Customize to repair your vehicles. That's actually really nice that that's there. I mean, we have a small machine shop in our yard, but you can't complain with a full-on repair service right there. Okay, so they left a strip. I just want to watch the intelligence for a second. They're doing all right. They're definitely doing all right. I mean, with the exception of that piece, but it was kind of a tricky cut there. But now it should be straightened up, so all that's left is to all that's left is, I guess we'll keep cutting. Keep cutting some silage or some chaff. I keep calling it silage. It's not silage yet. It's not fermented. Silage is the fermented chaff or grass or whatever. But it's not fermented, so it is not silage right now. It is chaff. We are cutting corn chaff. For those that don't know, basically, all a forage harvester does is it pulls the it just pulls it in. It pulls it in, chops up the entire thing, as opposed to a combine harvester separating the grain. Forage harvester is like a giant blender, so it pulls in everything, and then it chops it up, spits it out the back, and that is what the chaff in the forage wagon is. The forage harvester is the middle piece with the yellow sticky outy bit and the pipe, and then the forage wagon is what is collecting it. Just a little knowledge bomb for you. For those that don't know, I have a feeling most people that watch Farm Sim would have known that, but maybe not. Helper C nearly got a full grain tank, so we got to go empty that out soon. We're getting closer and closer. Man, it is so hard for me to... Actually, this isn't too bad. It's just looking forward that I can't really do. It's definitely easier. Oh yeah, it's definitely easier looking from top down. Okay, so we need to go empty. Need to go empty that soon, which I guess we could take the tractor over, but I really wanted to just finish this up beforehand. I don't even know how many more wheat fields we have. Because we could we could just set the combine onto the next field to harvest that, but we could do some corn to get that out of the way. But obviously, if we can keep filling the grain cart, that would be good. Keep filling the gravity wagon, and then just get that to a sell point and sell that off. And this is going to be the last bit right here. Cool. It's going to be the last bit there. Let's hop out. Run over. Woo. Got a little crazy there. We'll run over back to the combine, check up on that. See how that's doing. It's got a nearly full tank. We'll take over for a second and go empty it. Don't run me over. Yeah, we'll go empty it real fast. I guess we could pull the ram off of that, since we're not going to pull it with that. Unless we wanted to just RP it going real slowly. Something tells me that this is going to be the last bit. fill. We'll see what our levels are looking like. Yeah, let's see. That'll definitely be the last of that. Okay, so dump that out. So we still have just that little chunk, and then all of these strips here, which honestly, the one of these strips would have been better for silage. I might pick one of the smaller ones and do that for another cut of silage, but that'll be later because I'm tired of cutting the silage. I said it again, cutting the chaff, not the silage. You'd think that I know what I'm talking about. Let's... Actually, that seems like it could be pretty realistic. I mean, maybe not that much speed, but really chugging it. Let's go sell this, honestly. I will stop this right here. Pull up off the side. Oh, never mind. It had like 0 effect. I'm going to pull this up out of the field. I guess just really to right here. Drop the... Oh, no. I want to drop... Not that. That. There we go. And then this we will take to the sell point. Let's figure out where that would be. Oh, we're rolling downhill. There's no parking brake, apparently. There is no parking brake. Mild concern. Let's see. So we have wheat. Yes. Only place to sell wheat is at ConAgra. So $6.95 a liter. I guess you could say a bushel. I'm going to bring the cruise control back up so we can cruise at a better speed. Get out here, and then ConAgra is the one down by the store, so off we go. Our great journey. We'll turn the hazards on because we're a bit of a wide load. We could go down that highway. Haven't done it yet. Maybe we'll take it going up. Coming back up to the farm. We might do that. I don't know. We'll see, though. Gotta love those stationary cows as well. That's pretty good. It'd be cool if they were animated, but I genuinely don't know if we have a system like that in game yet. Do some interior. That's really weird that the 4955 had that weird issue. I'm using the no collisions camera mod. That's, I mean, the only thing, but I'm pretty sure I was using it before. I guess for whatever reason that mod just broke. Unfortunately, but we're still down a tractor then. Without an increased FOV, I honestly like the exterior. It's really cool. I really like this map. I think it's a whole lot of fun. I just wish that the workers did a whole lot better with it, but I think courseplay is something that I can look into. I really got to get that set up. I always like, you can see ConAgra over there. I always am really like hesitant to do courseplay, but then as soon as I put it in, I'm always like, oh, this is awesome, you know, like Why didn't I run this in my game before? Anyway, though, making our way over to Conagra. Another thing is that we could have it sell for us instead of sitting around here. Because this takes a little while. It takes a little while. I will say the downside to this map is the end of the fields or the end of the maps are super jank. The LOD mountains and stuff look good, but it literally just goes straight to that and just stops. We don't have a stop sign, so we'll roll through here. And there is the Conagra co-op. Actually, I don't know if it's a co-op or not. I don't think so. I don't know a whole lot about the business of it. Okay, so we'll turn on that blinker and then we gotta slow down. Coming through here. And it's a pretty twisty-turvy road going down here. I really like the look of this Brent wagon. I think it's really cool. Definitely a high-quality mod, I gotta say. And it's good to see more and more of them, because at first the American mods are, they're iffy sometimes. Okay, we are starting at $10,014, $10,014. We'll see what we get. We're hoping for some good money here because we need to buy a new tractor. We are seeing that money roll up. 11, 12. Do the countdown or the count up. 13. It does take a little while to drain out of here. 14. It's looking pretty good, I gotta say. 15. 16. Can we hit 20? I don't even see it down the grain doors yet. 17. Oh, now I do. I spoke too soon. We might make 20, barely. 18. Ooh, can we hit 20? Can we hit 20? 19. 20's my goal. All I want is, I want 20. 20K. 20, there we go. We're over. 21? Awesome, we hit 21. We're raking it in. We're doing good. This was a good harvest. We're getting 22. Nice, that's awesome. That's awesome. Can we get 23 out of it? Yes. So that's already a $13,000 harvest. Be really interesting to see how much the fuel cost would factor into things. Obviously having to buy diesel and how much we'd run. 14,000. That's awesome. That's seriously cool. Okay, let's take the other way coming back. Nice. That was some good money. Turn on that turn signal. There's no traffic on this map, so unfortunately we don't have to worry about that. But let's take. This is my first time taking this highway, and we'll see kind of the scenery that is offered over here. That's a massive field. That is a huge field. Wow. Compared to our other stuff, holy moly. You can hear that shift as we go down some. But yeah, if you are just joining the stream, welcome, welcome. Feel free to hop into chat, say hi, all of that good stuff. We just got back from selling some grain. Man, this is beautiful. This is picturesque. I mean, seriously. I gotta take some screenshots of that. That's amazing. I mean, the view with the silos in the back. That's awesome. That's proper. I gotta say, the new Giants engine runs graphics well. It's just some parts of the gameplay are a little lacking. I believe that's a driveway, not the actual. This is also a farm that we can buy. So maybe we upgrade and we move one day. That would be pretty cool. Got a tiny shed right there. Somewhere, right at the, I think at that other farm is the highway that goes up north for us. Man, so we made 14,000, like 14,007, I think, from that harvest, which is genuinely really cool. This is an interesting cut, the way that the grass goes through. Not sure why they do that. That tiny triangle there. Someone's got a nice shiny red Ford. Turn onto the highway here. Barley going northbound. Barley Road. Look at that, the dip in the hill, and then that's our farm off in the distance. This place I looked at buying because it's the pig farm. However, none of these buildings open, so it just feels super stationary. Which isn't that cool. Obviously, rolling hills off in the distance. For whatever reason, the LODs are like really bad right here. There's also something down there, a little barn. Could get a little satellite operation for the farm. That's cool. Yeah, the biggest downsides to this map, I'd say one, the map borders feel super abrupt. The intersections are really like just unfinished, like it goes to gravel, which unless that's a thing that actually happens, but I've never seen it before and I'm personally not a fan of that. The looks of it. Okay, wow, this is a steep hill. I can see why we wouldn't have taken this before. It's almost, it might be worse than the hill in Richland County. Holy cow. And then the other downside to this map, I think, whoa, that's just huge rolling plains. Wow, that's really beautiful, actually. We might own some of that. Oh, we just have the fenced off pasture. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the other downside being the buildings on the map. The fact that you can't open anything or interact as much. But other than that, it's picturesque. I mean, look at that view. I hope that our harvester is doing okay. I realized I probably should have checked in on that at some point. Is it still running? Yeah, it is. Impressive. As long as there's not just like a huge mess out in the field, but you kind of get what you get. See what I mean here? It goes to gravel, which I'm pretty sure that's not an actual thing that happens. As far as I know, that's not an actual thing that happens. Okay, so we're going to drop off the grain cart, the gravity wagon, whatever you want to call it. We're going to drop it off over there. And then we'll get back to the silage, because I want to finish up this. I want to finish up the silage, and then I guess that'll be the last part of the video, or the stream. So we're going an hour and 30 right now. Helper D just completed their task. Did they really, though? That's the next question. Did Helper D really complete their task? No. No, they did not. These birds are nuts. Running through here, flying through here, doing whatever birds do. Actually, thinking about it, it's pretty realistic what we're doing. I mean, I'm on ×5 speed. And we started off in the morning. So this is pretty good for a day's work. We'll go empty this Johnny out. take that over while it's emptying. Get it hooked back up to the silage. What am I doing to the forage harvester? It's not even cutting silage, it's chaff. We're trying to make silage. I have a mental deficiency, I swear. Deficient in brain cells, in smart juice. Gotta love it. You gotta love it. Run back over here. This needs to be emptied and packed into the clamp as well. But harvester. Oh, turns out it still was running. Not quite sure how we're gonna do this last part here. I really should. Yeah, we're gonna plow this part in. 'Cause that's a little annoying. It's just the tiny little sections that they can't get, and that always makes it super frustrating. Like that tiny minuscule strip. Now, I know for a fact if they tried, they can get this section here. They just didn't know what to do. Which I guess is understandable. Okay. I'm making a mess. Making a mess. Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, we gotta empty it out. I totally forgot. We gotta empty it out. So we'll take it down here. There's the old tractor. The old broken, disappointing tractor. The lag spike. Heavy lag spike. Oh, the helper completed their task. We will shunt the trailers right here. No! Are you kidding me? Please, for the love of God. Why was that such an absolute turmoil to get that to work? It's gonna be nice seeing some blue on the farm, honestly. I do kind of want to get a case, but we don't have anything small and affordable. Everything else is expensive, like the Magnum. Magnum or a quad track. But again, both are very, very costly. And we don't have the money for that right now. Interesting. Apparently the wagon just will not show the actual fill type until it's just literally empty. And then the second that we watch, I think there's going to be some left over in the chute, so the moment we get close, it's just going to insta-pop full again. Boom. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We might not be able to do this as much in here because I believe it's the actual cow pasture. Okay, connect it back up. That's really weird. Oh, we don't have a pressure washer. I was going to say maybe it has to do. Okay, run over here. We will start cutting more. Okay, I need to take the cruise control way down again. Take it down to 4. Go through here. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we will end the stream once we finish this field. I am dedicated and determined to finish it, because we have been doing this for way too long, and we need to get doing some other stuff. I guess this is gonna be, this tractor now is the 4455 is gonna be our new, the new workhorse on the farm, kind of doing all of the planting and the tilling and all of that. So unfortunately, with the 4955 going down, that's kind of left it up to this. We won't close the clamp just yet, because I think at some point we'll do another field. But the fact that we can't set this on a worker really annoys me, because I really enjoy having the worker, being able to take over some of it, because it feels repetitive when I'm like the only one doing something, you know? The other downside is that if we have a second tractor running a wagon, they can't, like, without follow me, they can't do anything. I'm not even gonna worry about cleaning this stuff up. We'll just till it in. It's not worth the time to go get it, I don't think. And there's already there's a fair chunk back there, so I'm guessing we'll get around one full wagon's worth. We'll have to see, though. We will have to see. Okay, get that back going. I don't know why I zoomed out, because I don't think I zoomed in at all. There are parts where I think we're going to end up cutting through on some of these passes here. And then it'll just break it up into small pieces. I feel like the working width is way smaller now than it was, unless I'm just like imagining things. Oh, yep, look, we're gonna cut through on this pass. Cool. Okay, so that makes it a little more interesting. Meaning that the finish line, man, it is in our sights. We've come so long. Come so far. I don't know what the... But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Is there a song like that? I don't know. It's... Gets to a point in Farm Sim where you're just dragging. I don't know if I'm at that point yet, but definitely when you're looking at the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Man, the amount of corn that is just missed right there. But again, I don't think it's worth going back and getting. What we can do, though, whew, almost hit the truck. That is our prized possession. What we can do is come back this way. Now this is highly risky maneuver, because we're going up to the pond. Oh yeah, we're not. I don't think we're gonna get a full wagon's load. Here we go. Yep, and then there's our little window to break through. Unfortunately, we can't continue on that side because the fence and the slope. I would hate to run our current only tractor into the lake. That would not be good. I guess it's more of a pond, less of a lake. Regardless, tractors don't belong in water. Unless it's a water tractor, in which case it's just a tugboat. Tugboats are just water tractors. Changed my mind. Okay, this might be the last cut for part of it. Cruise through here. I'm just leaving it down because we'll pick up something coming through here. Of course I took the path that there's like literally just two pieces of corn. It's almost done with that section, and then we have this to deal with. It's too bad that it's not like a Moco mower where you can spin the side around, but I get why it's not. Okay, so I think that part right there is fine. Again, we made an absolute toss-up mess of this part of the field. Try to get some of the bigger turns. Okay, so now there is the dirt road on that side. Is it fenced though? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we can't actually... Oh no, there is a gate opening. So we can get that side instead of having to like swing through like this each time. Man, going through at 7 miles an hour, it's so much faster, but it feels like, geez, it feels like, you know, we're really going crazy, man. Okay, we are so close to being done. Yeah, it's gonna be like half a wagon, if that. Run over here. Okay, turn it back on. It might be good to come through back from that other side. Actually, yeah, I mean, it almost doubles the speed, but it was just really hard for me to control. If it was a straight line, obviously it would be easier, but all of the curves really made it difficult. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll do that. We'll head through the loop for a second. We could also buy a power washer, however, that's gonna be expensive, and honestly it's money that we don't really have right now. our first priority is going to be getting the T5 and then immediately paying it back, because I don't want to be in debt more, because I think we already do have a loan from starting out the series. We're going to be running through the bush a little bit here. Man, this does not like going uphill. Come on. Perfect. Knock those. And then turn back around. Head back through. I'm driving like an absolute maniac. I get the taste of being done with this job. Oh, I think we have the combine as well to check up on. We should do that. We should do that. Cool, breakthrough at the end there. Yeah, any form of slope it does not like. I think also the lane dividers cut in. Oh, you did not. God. The workers in this game. They're, I don't know if it's they're lazy, if they don't think they're getting paid enough, what it is, but they are not doing a good job here. Just gonna round it. Just gonna round it. I'm also going to turn that. Instead of swathing it, I'll just blow. Because with the tight turns, swathing is a little hard. And I'm not worried about these tiny stock ends. I mean, anything we miss, you know, it'll just get bailed up. Bailed up and or plowed over, so. Start the engine back up. Yeah, if we get an actual forage harvester, holy cow. I do want to get one for Richland County, because we have more money to play with there. Okay. We are seriously on the home stretch here. I can feel it. Come on, come on. Oh, we are slipping on the edge there. Two more heads that are cut down. Run through here. Awesome. And then there's less of a hill there, so it should be... Oh, I cut it one early again. Still pulling out of that hill. It's a little tricky at times. And yeah, we're literally just gonna keep swinging through, trimming it, all of that good stuff. So we got some money to make. What's the stream time at? 1:58. Oh, we're gonna hit the 2-hour mark. You guys got lucky. You're getting a big old stream. Big old stream. Whoop. That was not the cleanest. Not the cleanest cut. But it still worked. I think it's really cool looking at the tire tracks. And the lag. And the lag. Yeah, looking at all the tire tracks is really interesting. The difference in pattern from cut to cut. Perfect. We are doing great. It's a little bit dizzying almost. Let me know if it's too bad and we can switch it up. I just don't know, like, in terms of camera angles, there's not a whole lot I can do because I really need to drive kind of top down for this. Oh, we just missed a huge section there. Yeah, I need to do top down because it's a little hard for me to do any of the other ways with this forage harvester at least, because it's a little funky. Oh yeah, we left some. Dang it. Let's roll through. Come on. I don't want to keep smashing the stalks in or anything. Boom, we did it. We hit the 2-hour mark on the stream. That's pretty cool. This might be one of my longer live streams, actually. I don't know what my record is for the longest one. We're so close. So close. 1 or 2 passes. Oh, we actually got over half. That's significantly more than I expected. Pretty sure that we would have had close to a full one if I didn't miss so much throughout the field, but again, it's really not worth going back and getting. We have plenty other cornfields. At least that's my mentality. Wow, a lot of birds coming in. I guess we're kind of shooting some of like the grain and the corn seed, the kernels around, so. Oh, one last piece. We just got to do one last. That's good because I'm getting dizzy. Oh, what? Oh, that's interesting. We don't ever do that to a drawbar, by the way. What I just did, but we'll turn over around here by the willows, and then... Okay, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around, turn it around. Cool. And done. Sweet. Okay, yeah, that's a mess over there. All you gotta do is till it and forget about it. Fold that in, put the pipe in. Okay. And then that's it, actually, for that. That is it. I'm digging it, I'm digging it, I'm digging it. Okay, so... do the same drill. And we'll go pick it up. Empty this Johnny out. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to pack in the clamp yet. since I want to do at least one more field. It's a decent amount of silage, or excuse me, chaff. Doing it again. I'm doing it again. I mean, it's a decent amount, not a whole lot. Oh, the better realistic wheel dirt or whatever. Look at the wheels are green from rolling in the chaff, which is realistic because it's just like wet plant matter basically. That's awesome. And then as we get out in the mud, it shakes off and it turns brown. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we gotta figure out a place to put these. Because that's all done for now. Well, until we get another field going. Honestly, for the time being, we can just park it up right here. I don't think it'll hurt it to have it outside. Yeah, we'll stick it there. And figure out where we're going next. Park that guy right there. Let's go check up on the combine. Oh, apparently didn't start. That's cool. That's very cool. Okay. Up to the top. Stop there. I'll grab those little pieces. There's a strip there as well, and of course we have this stuff here. Okay. Look at that other farm off in the distance. That's sweet. The map does look good, as long as you are not right up against the borders or at an intersection. You know, any of those two scenarios. And actually, instead of oh, never mind. We have more fields to do as well. Never mind. Thought about saying something, but let's see. Fuel is default. Can I make it like fast? No, just default. I honestly feel like it goes way too slow. Get this last section. There we go. That's cool. So we finished 2 fields today, actually. It was a very, very successful day on the farm. We also explored that little shop over there. We made 14,000. We lost a tractor. We lost a tractor, made 14,000, finished 2 fields, explored a workshop. All of that and more on the MaxmovLive channel. Sorry, it sounded too much like a TV pitch. I wonder if we can tow the grain cart. If that's feasible for us. In terms of, I mean, it's empty. Oh no, it's not. It's got just a tiny hair amount. But if we can tow it back. Oh, we can. That's awesome. Okay, we'll take it back to the farm. Actually, I just had a 10,000 IQ play. Is it gonna let us? Is it gonna let us? Dang it, it won't. Never mind. So much for the 10,000 IQ play. You all saw where I was going with that. So we have that cornfield there, those wheat fields, those cornfields, all of that left. Next time, though, that is all on next time. We still have to get things taken back to the shop. I probably won't put them in the shop or break the header off or anything because obviously we have more to do. Obviously we have more to do, but we are coming up on the end of the video, or excuse me, the end of the live stream. So that's a thing. Hopefully, though, you guys did enjoy. We might as well just start wrapping it up as we are making our way back to the shed. If you did enjoy this live stream, please be sure to drop a like on the live stream. If you're watching it as a video on demand, feel free to drop a like there as well. If you are new here, please be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications. Turn on those notifications so you never miss out on any more of my content. I really do appreciate all of the support you guys have. And if you're watching and you're not subscribed, why not? Why not subscribe? Anyway, though, thanks to everyone who came out to chat, to participate in the stream and have some fun. And if you're watching this as a video on demand, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think we should do for the farm and all of that other good stuff. Anyway, though, as we're coming back, that is the kind of the end of things here, so we'll park it up. Well, first we'll drop that off, and then we will we'll lower the header, shut it down, and with that, that is the end of the live stream. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy it down below, and if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Anyway, though, my name is MaxmovLive. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. See you guys later.